And
the skating order is
they're the
following.
French couple. That's Sarah Abitbol and Stéphane Bernardin's. But it's Rogers and Aldridge that go first for Great Britain.
Oksana Kazakova, Artur Dmitriev, Russia.
And Artur Dmitriev there. The name
Elaine
that
Azanakis,
skating
Joe
fans across
McKeever,
the
Greece.
world will recognize, the 1992
Sarah
Olympic champion
Abitbol,
with his partner
Stéphane Bernardin,
Natalia
France.
Miskutchunuk.
Напомняме ви, че употребата на фотоапарати и видеокамери не е разрешена. Благодарим ви за съдействието.
Once more, we remind you that it's not allowed to use
Ron Luddington in Delaware. They live in the USA, but she has Greek grandparents and hence they're able to represent Greece. And finally, as I said before, the French couple, very exciting indeed, Sarah Abitbol and Stéphane Bernardin. It's a good group this. The pace really hotting up. And one group to go. There'll be a resurface after this group, and then in the final group, Mandy Wurzel and Ingo Stoya are there. Also for the Ukraine, Elena Bolashevskaya and Sergei Poltolov. So still some couples there that are likely to get in amongst the medals. And looking at what we've seen so far, I think Mamani is still firmly on Mandy Wurzel and Ingo Stoya.
Yeah, I think so from what I've seen. On that last set of marks, you know, the judges were so split. There was a 1-point difference in the range of marks, and I think the Greek judges got themselves into a position where they have to mark relative to where they put the other skaters, and they did give a high mark earlier on. So it's giving this spread. If it goes more than 1 point, full point difference, then they have to get into a huddle, and the referee has to say, come on chaps, what's going on, and ladies, what's going on here. So I think there's quite a disparity between the overall marks, and I don't know, that can play funny tricks with the final results, and it can make a big difference to the overall deal, even after the break point of the short.
Yes, it's the place marks that are important, the marks that you see at the bottom of the screen that slot the skaters into their relevant positions.
I'll be interested to see Leslie and Michael. I thought they'd improved a lot at the British, and on talking to him, he seemed much more, you know, relaxed. They'd been skating with some of the Russians and learning a lot and working on the choreography and trying to get the lines better, and I thought their style had improved a great deal. So if they can put the technical stuff together along with that, then they could be pushing to move up.
Yeah, I hope so. I mean, it really is crucial, isn't it, that they get the solo jump right. They've got to nail that. And then with Leslie's charisma, the second set of marks should be really, really good. They certainly have a lot of character, a lot of potential, and they'll be looking for a good performance here. They really do love their skating, though, don't they?
They do indeed, and it was nice to see at the British when... Well, it's great when you can actually see that people are not so pressurized by the competition that they lose sight of the enjoyment of the sport, because I don't know about you, but I used to get to sometimes to that, you know, when you're just about to go out, then you think, why am I here? They don't seem to get there, which is very nice.
No, it's oh, that was beautiful. Sarah Abitbol and Stéphane Bernardin from France, side-by-side triple toes, and they really attack everything. I love to watch this couple. They'll be last in the group. Now, if Leslie and Michael can pull off something like that, it would be great. Here they are, setting up the triple toes. You can see a long pause. We didn't get to see it.
Can you go back and see that again, please?
And, of course, Artur Dmitriev with his new partner, Oksana Kazakova. And you can always expect a great deal from Artur. These two finished second in the Trophy de France. That's one of the Champions Series. They've only been together since April of last year, so they haven't been together for a year yet, and already competing in the top flight.
And each warm-up session only has 3 or 4 pair skating couples on it, and the reason for that, I mean, there'll be 6 on the ice dance one, is that the pair skaters take up more room on the ice, and it's more dangerous if there's more couples on, particularly as they're doing the lifts. And you can imagine if somebody goes across the couple spinning with a lift, then it can be very dangerous indeed. So the regulations state that you have to have left on the ice. safer for the
There is
skaters.
1 minute left in this
This makes the
warm-up.
competition a little longer, but we'll cope with that.
We certainly can. So we're into the final minute of this warm-up. And there, the starting order. It says free dance on the caption, but don't take any notice of that. It is, of course, the pairs short program. So it's Leslie Rogers and Michael Aldred that will go first. They'll be followed by Oksana Kazakova and Artur Dmitriev from Russia. And then from Greece, it'll be Elaine Azanakis and Joel Makiva. And finally, the French couple, who are getting stronger every time I see them, Sarah Abitbol and Stéphane Bernadis. And then there's just 4 skaters to go in the final group. The Estonians, Nekrasova and Mintals. The French number 2s, Haddad and Priv, and then the European champions, Virtul and Stoya. And finally from the Ukraine, Beloshevskaya and Potolov. So that's what we've got to look forward to a little bit later. But on your screen, the group coming up right now. The warm-up's over. And the skaters putting on the guards and leaving the ice.